Hey friend, this is Cynthia with simpleCynthia.com. Thank you so much for watching. So it's Valentine's Day week, and it might be the best week of your year or it might be the worst. A few years ago, way before I met Zeke, I was in college, and I noticed how Valentine's Day was closed and the mood in the owner's dorm was really downcast. So my roommate who was over the dorm and I decided to get the girls together just to have a girls' night out, actually night in. Like we put on our PJs, we watched a movie, and before the movie started, we had some snacks too, which was awesome. Before the movie started, I gave them a pep talk, and basically I told them what I still believe. Do not let a date in the calendar define your worth. Why is it important not to let a date in the calendar define your worth? Because Jesus already defined your worth for you when he died on the cross. You are worth so much more than a marital status and a piece of paper, or somebody taking you out on a date to give you, or somebody just to give you cheap chocolate and whatever else that people are supposed to get during a holiday, or maybe you get good gifts. But anyway, don't let a date in the calendar define your worth. Jesus already done that for you, and your worth is amazing. It is more than gold, more than silver, like he paid with his life. So instead of being downcast this year, I take the time to always remind my friends, like, you are so much worthy. You're so precious. So don't let a date in the calendar define that for you. So here's a thing that I didn't know back then when I was in college. Social media sometimes kind of messes with our head. If you feel like you're supposed to be married by now, if you feel like supposed to be in a relationship by now, and then you see all the happy posts, or you see people posing like this with all their gifts in the back, for Valentine's Day, sometimes, that might cause your humanity to reach, into, who we are. We're just human. And you're like, I wish I had that. I wish I had that cheap chocolate that they bought in that white tent outside of Kroger, which is really not the best kind of chocolate, but what do I know? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so just remember that if you tend to be like extra sad because of posts, turn it off. Like the best thing you can do is just take your eyes away from that for a little while, just kind of disconnect and connect with the source of who you really are, which is God, which is your family who loves you. You have friends who love you, who make you feel great about who you are, just as you are in the season that you're leaving. So remember that as well. So I just wanted to encourage you, just wanted to remind you that your worth is not connected to a date or a marital status. Jesus already have established that for you by dying for you, by giving you abundant life, by giving you the purpose that you have, that you will fulfill. If he's giving you promises, which he has to all of us, they're in the Bible. God never fails. He's faithful to his word. And he'll be faithful to you in every season. So I just wanted to encourage you, just wanted to remind you that February 14th can actually be a good date if you remember that you are worthy of love, of the life that Jesus died to give you, of the abundance that's out there available for you. So keep your head up and just remember that you're loved by God. Okay, that's it. This is Cynthia with simpleCynthia.com, where we spread hope online on social media platform at a time. Bye.